Celtics Game 7. Jayson Tatum out for the game. Tough scene for the Celtics. Let's see how this went down.
Points for Paul George on his 36.
Now, Jayson Tatum sat out, and I see both sides of that, right? He had a calf issue in Game 6 we went down with, and he had a torn Achilles last season, just 400 days and some change ago. So he's not trying to have his right calf. It was the other calf that got busted in Game 6, the other calf from the Achilles tear. So now your Achilles that was torn, and that musculature is going to have to overcompensate for this busted calf. You don't want to risk that re-tear, re-injury, or the tear on the left leg. I think it was the left leg that he hurt, whichever it was, right? The one that you don't want to risk that. I get it, but it is Game 7, right? It is Game 7. I think there was a time at which it was unheard of that you would sit a Game 7, right? But now look, in this day and age, you know there's also the perspective, right? Two things here. In this day and age, guys really value, obviously, there's a lot of money being thrown around in this NBA thing, man. There's a lot of money on the line here. It's not, this shit is not a joke. Like, this shit is not the NBA of the 70s or 60s. They're making a lot of money through endorsements and stuff, and being on the court makes you a lot of money. So that's a consideration, man. That's a consideration. It's life-changing stuff. Then, on top of that, you got the long-term perspective that it takes to build a winning organization. You do have to have an organization that is perennially good over the course of 7 to 8 years to win a couple championships. You're not just going to make a team good one year and win the championship. It doesn't work like that because things happen. Injuries happen. You get unlucky. In order to really put yourself in the best position, you got to have a sustainably well-formulated team that's going to perform over the course of a long stretch. And if you're, it's not worth sacrificing your best player to a second Achilles tear or something like that. And really, that's like sidelining you. That basically puts you on the shelf at that point if you have another one of those, right? So, you don't want that. You would rather just give up, mail it in for the season, which you're not really. You're still playing Game 7 with the rest of your team, but, in that way, you'd rather give up this season for the next 5, right? To have a chance to win over the next 5 with your best player. So there's that as well.
Birthday creates the space and knocks down the three. PG turning back the clock. Celtics 10 of 33 from downtown. Maxey gets into the paint.
That's super tough.
2 more on the board.
Super tough.
The spin, kick, Drummond. The fake from Edgecombe.
And the Sixers team is good.
Hits the triple. Largest lead.
We've got the Pistons and the Magic with a Game 7 coming up. The East is interesting.
Timeout, Boston.
And Edgecombe, of course, not exactly talked about for. People talk about him for Rookie of the Year, and I think that it's he is definitely worth a look in that conversation. Obviously, Concanopoulos has had a historic season, right? But in terms of who's a better player, VJ Edgecombe is also in that. You got to give him credit as to who would you take, honestly, if you had to pick a new team. VJ Edgecombe, who can do a lot for you, or Concanopoulos, who fits a role, but he does it exceptionally well, right? It's a tough decision. If VJ Edgecombe is a really good player, they have Paul George, Embiid, Tyrese, Maxey. This is a great team, man. If Embiid can stay healthy, the sky's the ceiling, as they say. The ceiling is the roof, whatever. After making stuff up. Oh, hey, slide stop. I like that. I like that move. I'm going to replay that. That's tough.
And he stops for 2. There you go. He stops for 2. At the goal. Or 29 to 16. White can't get there. Hauser flies in for the offensive goal. Brown's trying. And he stops for 2.
There you go. You got to get to the basket. Mid-range, and then get 3s.
We saw them get the crowd involved in the second quarter. They've been silent in this third. Edgecombe again. Another 3.
Look at that.
He's got he looks like he's new to shooting the basketball. Not new, but he looks like this is a newer part of his game. Out of all the stuff,
saw them get the crowd involved
that he probably has in his bag. This is probably one of the newer elements of his game. Let's see.
Second quarter, they've been silent in this third. Edson again.
I'm tripping. I don't know why I said that. It just looked funky at first, but yeah.
Another
Never mind.
three.
Look at this.
5. Another coming out party for the rookie. Third overall pick out of Baylor is Bowen. Brown wanted the foul. Instead of put it down.
Bombs
Came
away.
out with a heat pack on, but you mentioned that timeout. The second timeout, he ran out and greeted his teammates. So he's on the bench right now.
And Derek White's going to finish the third with a little momentum for Boston.
Strike early, strike fast if you're the Celtics before their defense can set up.
Hauser.
It's such an interesting pace that the game is played at. It's like a constant 6 out of 10. You know? You know, like, yeah. Because look, they're just jogging down the court, getting set in transition, getting into their stuff.
Third with a little momentum for Boston.
Strike early, strike fast if you're the Celtics before their defense can set up.
Hauser.
It's much more cerebral, right? You're not playing with 100% intensity. You're just not. That's not what game speed is. You will, but not all the time.
There you go.
Four to shoot. Embiid's going to have to put it up. And then
But you know, this is a thoughtful game that's being played. Really, like you're coming down the court, looking for opportunities, staying within control, running a couple actions, getting a shot at your pace.
There you go.
This is what the league looks like now.
Embiid's going to have to put it up. And then again, it's White with a strip.
But it allows, right, the reduction in physicality and intensity allows for the skill to really flourish, right? And that's just the way it is, because this era is based on skill and, you know, technical expertise, and that has come at the expense of intensity and physicality. It just has, and it's come by way of rule changes. It's come by way of just a difference in the way that the game is coached and played and trained for. But you know,
In transition. White will
and you still have this change of speed. Like, look, he gets on his horse right there, right? He actually goes full speed. But you know, you're not seeing all Russell Westbrooks around here just going full speed, full head of steam all the time, as the league used to be. It used to be more like that.
and finish. We'll see if they can
It's just interesting to note, really. And this game got tight towards the end. We're gonna check that out.
right back to him. Maxey again to the rack. Another deuce.
Now this is where you need to stop if you're the Celtics. And because we run drop coverage again, I mean,
My
hey man,
goodness.
what is there that's good to say about the drop coverage? We run drop coverage. They run a play action off the drop coverage. It's just essentially the drop coverage again.
Maxey again.
Tyrese Maxey fillets, just absolutely takes this big to bed, man. Holy shit, it's too easy, man. It's like fucking roofies out here, bro. What the fuck? Like,
Oubre right back to him.
look at this shit.
Maxey again to the rack. Another deuce. Tyrese.
It's like taking your girlfriend to the weird frat party, right? You know the weird ones, those weird frats that be drugging girls and shit. She's just too easy, man.
Is taking over. 30
Like, what are we doing?
He is 0-3 in his games.
Just giving it up, bro. Just giving it up.
7 career. He is doing everything, putting his body on the line to get that first victory. Gotta go quick. Brown will pull.
Yeah, that's terrible. Is that really the shot right there? I mean, look, hey, yeah, 30 seconds left. I don't hate it.
Everything, putting his body on the line to get that first victory. Gotta go quick.
I don't hate it,
Brown will pull.
but I don't love it. I don't love it, man. We could have worked a little bit. Like, take 2-3 seconds to do something with it. You know what I mean?
Way off. Rebound. Back to Brown. White on the outside. No
I mean, at this point, you need a quick three.
good. And the rebound on Maxey with 20 seconds to play. He's fouled in the backcourt.
And again, the three.
And that's game. You got guys exhausted. Joel Embiid had his knee knocked, rolled up on earlier in the game. This 7-footer, man, like, that's going to happen sometimes.
And you never, ever live that down, right? Like, it's
He's
always-
long.
always sticks with you.
He's you know, it's going to happen. When you're that size, that's what happens. You get rolled up on at times. Things like that happen.
Boston was 32-0 when leading 3-1 in a playoff series until tonight. Final 5 seconds. Pritchard 3 off.
32-0. That's crazy. Now it's 32-1. Injuries do that though. Injuries to your best player, of course. To your 1A or 1, Jayson Tatum's 1A, Jaylen Brown's 1B, right? There's not that much. I don't see that much of a gap in production between the two. I think you could feasibly say that Jaylen Brown's the best player on the team, and you wouldn't be crazy for that. I do think Jayson Tatum's probably the better player, but I'm just saying you wouldn't be nuts for saying Jaylen Brown was. But the thing is, it's still one of the best players in the league. He goes down. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to win that way. It's tough to win without him. You like to see your players suit up, but it is a calculated risk and a calculated decision that was made. So JT was out. Celtics go down. Sixers move on. Like, comment, and subscribe. All right. Peace and love. I'll see you next time.